Senator-elect Lankford, after the midterms, the Republican leaders, Mitch McConnell in the Senate, John Boehner in the House, made it pretty clear that they did not want to touch this stovetop again after what happened in 2013 with Obamacare and the fact that the government got shut down, and rightly or wrongly, Republicans got blamed. What's changed?
Well, I think the significant part about this is we still hope to be able to reach out and work with the president on it. We're not pursuing some government shutdown. I think what people misunderstood at the time was how many people really detested what was happening in their personal lives and their businesses with Obamacare. And we're trying to find every way possible to be able to communicate this is a real problem. It's not a website problem. It's a real problem that affects every single American, every single business. This is also an issue like this. But people are not pursuing some government shutdown, though. I mean, let me take you back in the Clinton administration. President Clinton put out an executive order, and the House voted against that to defund that executive order 417-2. That was in 1998 because it took over power from the legislative branch in the states. I'd love to see that kind of bipartisanship again for the Congress to step up and say to a president, you do not have executive authority to do this. You have to do your responsibility. We have to do ours.
But I guess what I'm trying to get at, and you know, I fully understand there are a lot of members who say, look, you got to use the power of the purse. That's your one advantage, your one piece of leverage over the president to try to change policy. But are you willing to go to possibly shutting down the government to do that? No. Because it seems, my point, I guess, is that regardless of who's responsible in the merits, it seems like Congress gets blamed and the president ends up winning. It's certainly what happened in October of 2013.
Sure, but Chris, your assumption is that that's the only option that's sitting out here is to be able to shut down the government. I just don't believe that that's true. I think there are ways to be able to fund everything, and I don't think the president has the high ground. He has this perception that everyone in the country thinks like him, and that is not correct. I represent millions of people. Tom Cotton represents millions of people. There are millions of people scattered around the United States that think like us. And though the president thinks only these few crazy conservatives in Congress think this way and no one else does, he has misjudged the American people. The American people really do believe in the rule of law. They don't have a problem with immigration. They have a problem with illegal immigration. And for the president to step up and say, I'm just going to remove the word illegal and to be able to transition this and ignore the law, a lot of people have a problem with that, Republicans and Democrats alike.